Hello, everyone. I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Code Vein 2. Yep. Last we left off, we changed Jose's fate. Yep. We, well, I think I remember. I think that's what we did last time. It's been a hot minute since I played, but, um, yeah. So we changed Jose's fate. We went after grabbing Lisa's hairpin from the sanctum or sanitarium from the undead forest after saving Holly. We were able to interact with the fading bond back in the Jose's outpost. Yep. That allowed us to travel back in time in order to say or again change Jose's fate. Yep. So went back in time. We basically showed up at the time when Gobo was attacking the outpost. Yeah, we were just a little bit too late. Yeah. Gobo used his secret weapon to initiate another resurgence effect type thing, and Jose used her powers to attempt to stop it. Yep. And as we were trying to get to Jose, we were kind of Lou pulled us back to the present, just for our safety and all that stuff. So we weren't able to actually help Jose in that moment. Yep. But we did remember that Lee survived, so we went and tracked her down. She was where I thought she would be, over at this, over here. Yep, on the underground shelter here. Yep. Again, there was like a woman outside. You could talk to her, but she wouldn't say much. But now when you go up there and talk to her, she's like, save Lee's and all that stuff. So she gives the key, open the door. Unfortunately, Lee's was dead, but she did finish her magnum opus, her little device to help Jose prevent her from frenzying and all that stuff. So with the device in hand, went back to the past, gave it to Jose, who overpowered the resurgence effect without going on a frenzy. Yep. So this time, changing that fate altogether, but unfortunately, Gobo got his hand on the device. Yep. And just for him getting his hands on the device and warping out, it almost caused us to disappear. Yeah, because it would have changed history so much that our existence would basically never happen. I don't know, you enter a paradox of sorts. So that's why we were still kind of hanging around, I believe. But yeah, so we teamed up with Jose, assaulted Gobo back in the undead forest at the Bureau Castle, I think it's what it's called. The Bureau's Castle. Yep. Where we confronted Gobo and his little associate, Oscar, I think is how you pronounce his name. Yep. Not too much of a battle. Not too bad. About halfway, Gobo kind of teleports his accomplice away, infuses weapons with Lisa's device. Yeah, but all in all, not too bad of a battle. Mm-hmm. And then we defeated Gobo, reclaimed the device. Yep. And changed history. Yep. Mm-hmm. I think the last thing. Yep. So when we came back to the present, saw that the outpost building was intact. Yep. It wasn't in ruins like it was before. So. And so we went back to the outpost, found Jose's cocoon again, as well as Lee's, who was kind of standing there, waiting for her sister, or at least overlooking her and all that stuff. And so we did a quick talk to Lee's, interacted with the cocoon again, and we took on the hero Jose. Yep, her true form, if you want to call it that. Yeah, she ended up becoming like a dancer of sorts. Yeah, interesting little fight. That wasn't too bad, except she moves around a whole bunch. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. So we beat her up. Checked with Lise again, came back here. I think we talked with Lavinia, the Madam Voda. And she talked about the fourth hero, Zenon, who's basically in prison, I believe, over here. Yeah, this is like a little prison where he's imprisoned at. Apparently, she's now a partner. Well, not quite yet. I think she becomes a partner once we get to the pier where we need her. But and we also stopped at the shop, bought some stuff, and we went back to the past because I think Jose had an additional request for us back in the past. So we went to the past, talked with Jose, who wanted us to meet up at the outpost. Went to the outpost, and Lee's showed up. So they had a nice family reunion, drama ensued. Yep. And then we initiated, I think, Lee's little request chain. Yep. She basically tasked us with defeating various monsters or enemies, basically boss fights with Lee's. So we went around the map, defeated some enemies. Yep. And I think that was it. Yeah, I think that's all I did. We got her blood code, Lisa's blood code, the hero Jose's blood code. Yep. I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was all I did. Changed Jose's fate, met Lee's, learned about Xenon, defeated Gobo, defeated Jose. Yep, did some side quests. Yep, the usual, all in day's work. And between episodes, I went and mastered as many blood codes as I could. So I have a whole bunch of blood codes mastered out. Some of them I can't do, like this one and this one. I don't know what the trigger is yet. I think it has to do with progressing the story. So I think once we get to the island, will probably allow us to upgrade these. But upgraded Lee's, upgraded Holly's. A few of these down here. I think we upgraded the Reaper, Holly, Jose's. There were a few blood codes. Yep. So we extracted the boosters with the Madam's help, and I think that was it. Oh, I also went back to the Bureau Castle here in the present, because once you beat Gobo, a Pathos shrine appears in the castle. And its effect is increased item drop rate from enemies map-wide. So no matter where you are, it'll increase item drop rate, which is very helpful for getting booster components. So, yep, I'm going to have to go back and try to get some of the boosters that I haven't gotten so far. So that should definitely help with that. And I'm pretty sure that only appears if you beat Gobo by changing Jose's fate. So it's definitely another one to get if you can. And I think that was it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think anything else I did was upgrading some weapons, trying out some combos, all that stuff. But that was it, yeah. And today we are going to head over to the island. Yep. Hopefully find the hero Xenon. I can't quite pronounce his last name, but yeah. I'm going to go over to that island. Yep. With the Madam's help. Because apparently the Madam knows a skill to penetrate the barrier. So, yeah, so that's the plan. Head to the island, find the hero Xenon, do whatever we have to do over there. And our equipment for today is starting out, going back to the Rune Blades again. I just want to... Rune Blades, I have a love-hate relationship with them. I do love them as a concept, but I think they need a bit more oomph. But, so I have here the Blood Rune plus 12, because with the Lavinia's Blood Code is probably the best Rune Blade for that. The Slicing Vortex skill, Blade Dance, because Rune Blades just excel at multi-hit. Binding Marks, because Lavinia actually has a lot of status built up related stuff, so we're going to go with that. And from what I can tell, Rune Blades apply status pretty well. I have Precision, because Precision should help us flinch enemies. I thought it was the Heartbreaker one, but apparently Heartbreaker is for staggering enemies, for critical attacks, while Precision is just for flinching. So hopefully that helps us out with the Rune Blade situation. So, flinching enemies while applying statuses. And the Binding Mark just implies slow, so we can take even more advantage of status effects. So hopefully this works out, but we'll see. In my offhand, I have the Wandering Spectre's Blade. The +3 is a light stone weapon. Phantom Assault, Sacred Art, Scissors Wind. Adrenaline is just attack boost. Forma extension just increases the length of skills. So we use that first, and then all of our other buffs should last longer. And this weapon has innate stone buildup. Yeah, inflicts buildup of the stone status effect. Yep, has that innately. So another weapon for status buildups. Again, it's got a really high scaling for willpower, and we have really lots of willpower. A lot. So, yep. We'll go with those. Idris's Hammer, because I think this has status built up as well. You can actually go with the Heavy Shield. Okay. Nice. Alright, so we have our Heavy Bleeding Shield. I can't quite do those. Well, I could do that one, but I like the Heavy Bleeding Shield. Yeah. So Heavy Bleeding Shield. This is the Vinia's 3. Status buildup up. The accumulation of status ailment also affects nearby enemies. And I think we get Ichor recovered by inflicting status. No, we have status ailment up, and I think that's... And the Ichor recovered by inflicting status ailments. So hopefully we can get Ichor back while inflicting slow. So, yeah. Status buildup is going to be our name of the game for this setup. Got the dogs. Runeblade Mastery for more damage. I can always change this out for... No, I cannot. Never mind. So, Runeblade first. More stamina, LP, gain on, kill. This will probably change for boss fights, because I have one that increases status buildup. Yeah, straight up status buildup, so... This is damage increase to enemies with status effects. I need this Vitality Overload, Willpower Overload, just to keep some of the booster effects and not be overburdened. Yep. Alright, again, that'll change depending on the situation, but hopefully it doesn't. Alright. Oh, I also went around and gave certain characters gifts, hoping to expand their inventories a bit, get some more recipes and all that stuff. So I have a few, well, it's not really showing here, but I did make some stuffs. Yep. Tom Yum soup. I think we got this from Lionel. Made some burgers. Roasted some more veggies. Wouldn't be too bad. I mean, more stamina is always good. But I do need to make some more stuff, but I think I need some more ingredients. Let me just... we can make a bunch more steaks, which is fine. I'm gonna need honey. Do that. Yeah, honey, onions. Yeah, honey and onions is what I really need. Attack. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Use up our onions for that. I don't care. Yeah. I just need to go around getting some more upgrade materials. Or crafting materials, but yeah. Gave some gifts, bought some recipes. Yep. Alright, I think I just rambled on long enough. Shall we get this show on the road? I'd say so. Alright, so let us head over to the pier in question, which is right over here. Yes. Alright, so here's the pier. Well, let me check with this merchant real quick, just make sure he doesn't sell stuff I want. I don't think he has anything we need, but I just want to check.
Welcome.
Yeah, nothing. Alright.
Come again!
I kind of figured.
I can't believe we can fly.
Still can't believe it's not butter. Alright. Alright, lady, take us over.
Ready to head to Insula Carcere?
Yes.
Then welcome aboard.
Let us be off, then. It bears repeating that Xenon conjured a resilient forma. But break it we must, here and now.
Yep. This little shield. And we have Lavinia. Ooh. We are overburdened in mind. Okay. Alright, so... It's like we can't have the heavy shield, gotta go with light, which is fine. Yep. So Lavinia gets stats build up. Again, more stats build up, more Ichor, and more willpower. Nice. Cool. Hey, a merchant right off the bat. There we go. So that should be the last of the map markers. Yep, I think so. Alright. Looks like there's a Pathos right there. So actually,
Let us be off.
we'll go grab this Pathos real quick because it's right here. It's probably gonna be like an enemy in the way.
Make sure not to miss a thing.
Nope. To Pathos of Hygia the Escape Artist. Max HP LP regen use in Insula Cereris. Wow. That was really powerful. Yep, and regeneration use. Okay. That's... oof. The fact that they gave us right off the bat is just kind of nuts. Jeez. I just want to check around this area real quick. You never know what they might leave.
That's hardly safe.
Venom, antitoxin, sure. I have a feeling they're going to be fighting a bunch
Do
of...
try and avoid any obstacles.
I will. We'll probably encounter like Argent wolf enemies. You encounter a few of them, but not a lot. The guys with the white armor and the fancy capes. Alright. What are you buying?
Welcome. Anything you want.
Depends on what you got. Let's see. Tenderstone 7s, and you have token 7s. Nice. Buying that right off the bat. 7 platinum 7s. We can hold off for now. I have quite a few of them in stock. So we can buy progenitor blood straight from you, sunflower straight from you. Sure. Riot Breaker. This bandit is in from beyond the frontier. His body is welded from countless scraps of metal, and the blade at its tip has begun to rust. Yep. Yes, I recognize that from the first one. It's a shotgun. Okay. Strength and vitality. Form a mech hammer, Goliath. Hammer made from parts of the former war machine Goliath. Goliath, a bioweapon, grows over time. As it gradually grows larger, parts that no longer fit its specifications were repurposed into this hammer. Okay. So I'm guessing it's those giant boss enemies with the tentacles, or it's probably Goliath. So that's what I'm guessing. Look at the top. Ooh, Vanquisher. Mid-range slash to knock an enemy upward before slamming them back down. Ah, yes. This is something I wanted to get, but I never knew where. Alright. Basically, launch enemy up in the air and then you can slam them back down. So that could be really fun. Doomfall, yep. Mid-air attack into a slam. Shadow Slayer for a divey slash from mid-air, which nullifies all attacks during descent. Ooh, that could be cool. Guillotine kick. Ooh. Be high in the air and land with a mighty kick while slamming down your weapon. Ooh, that could be good. Baba Yaga's Gaze. Unleash a massive bone-chilling ice shard. Blood-sucking blade increases bleed factor for you and your partner. Elemental wall it's against all elements. That could be useful. In fact, we'll buy it now. Alright. You have a lot of good stuff. We'll definitely come back to you. Yeah. Now we got token 7.
Come again.
So now we got the token 7, so we can upgrade any weapon to at least plus 14. Which I should actually go and do. Alright. I'm still right there. We have a purple. Frost Guard, okay. Alright. Anybody here? Nope. Alright, I'm just checking. Just checking, just checking. You never know. Alright. Since I know about the mistle, just give me a second.
Quite relaxing, isn't it?
Ah. Gold nectar. Nice. That should be the final gold nectar we need.
This resting spot appears safe enough.
Gen. Alright. Apparently not. Plus, well, we're currently at 14, so apparently there might be another 5 somewhere. Right. Or do we have to go through multiple playthroughs in order to get the max amount? Right, so we have 15 for a while here on the island.
Care to go toe to toe?
Thank you.
Are you wounded?
Beasts, alright. Guess it's just like another entrance, exit to this place. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright.
Thank you, driver.
You're welcome, madam. Alright. So I guess we need to touch the barrier.
There. The barrier is no more. Now come. Let us proceed. Your time has come, Zenon. Prepare, for the time of your fate is at hand. This penal island is home to the most heinous criminals known to Revenant society. Any hostile revenants here are not to be trifled with. Stay on your guard.
It's gonna be really hard in here. Yes, this is not open. Oh, it does.
It is open now.
Sometimes the most direct way is not the best. Oh, hold on. Apparently there's another nectar over here?
My strength is boundless.
Such immense power.
The reason I'm coming over here is for this. I saw this on the map.
A valid tactic, I'm sure, but gruesome all the same.
There we go. Another nectar. Nice. This is like a side entrance? Looks like a side entrance.
A door that refuses to open.
Alright. So there is another doorway over here. Keep that in mind. Alright, so I have another nectar.
I never imagined I would enjoy this so.
So how much? There might. Oops. I think there's a door over here as well. Yeah.
Let us proceed with caution.
Alright, another door that won't open from the side. Okay. So two separate exits. Alright. Jadwiga, some of your minions are on the patrol. This looks like it's can be moved.
Time to go toe to toe.
Sunset bayonets. Nice.
Perhaps we can open it from the other side.
Well, that's what this prompt says. Alright.
Danger lurks here. We should proceed with caution.
Hey, over here. Get out of the range of your buddy. Yeah. Form a cyborg frame. Nope. Alright, so they have a new booster, that's for sure. Alright. So these guys are cyborgs? Really? Well, I kind of figured that much, but...
My strength is boundless.
Oh, too soon. Yeah. Oh, 2 uncanny stones. Nice. I need 4 more. They're probably scattered throughout the zone, probably. Ulagari, or... I can't pronounce that. Bugarali. Click the figurine that is ever popular drama, Bugarali. Okay. That's a gift item. We have to figure out who that goes to. Alright, but we have 21 uncanny stones. Nice. Need another 4. Thank you. So each of these purples is a potential uncanny stone.
Can't go toe to toe.
Tender 4.
It does not appear to be opening.
Nope. Alright. Medium security area. We probably can't open that just yet, so I figure we have to go this way.
Tell me, Lou, what do you know of Xenon?
Well, I've read several books he wrote. If I had to say, I found his ideas radical.
Hard to follow sometimes, isn't he?
Indeed. And yet, in the end, I was most struck by his outlook. He believed in the positive possibilities of change.
Tender 6. Nice. Yep, I'm guessing these guys are the result of his experiments? For lack of a better word. I knew there was going to be someone in here.
Are you finished stabbing the resources?
Thank you. Ooh, brain? Heavenly strike.
My strength is boundless. Even better than I imagined.
Alright. Cyborg brain. If only I had a brain. Yep, Argent Wolf Blade. Yep. I was expecting one of these weapons in here. Two-handed sword. Yep, quality, strength, and dex. There's a two-hit combo following a forward lunge. Could that be what I think that is? This two-handed sword drifting from beyond the frontier. It's opposing an ornate craftsmanship just as wielder once held positions of power and influence. Yep. Remains of a form of cyborg serves as the equivalent role that bones would in an organic body. Artificial organisms given life via forma. Some remnants use them as retainers. Those made primarily of metal are referred to as forma cyborgs and are created by fusing metal and mechanical parts to a human body. Ugh. Yeah. Jadwiga minions are cyborgs, apparently. Yep. Alright. Well, the description says they're not really cyborgs, they're kind of like androids in a sense. Yeah, they're more androids, which are... Well, no, yeah. Androids are humanoid-shaped robots. Cyborgs are organic and mechanical parts combined. So, from the description, these guys are some more like androids than cyborgs. But they look like cyborgs for sure. But I know. Close to what I was thinking of, yeah. Oh, I want that skill to be in this game so badly, because I loved it. The skill from a two-handed sword, it's the sound effects and the visuals are just so good from the first one. I hope it's in this game. That strong attack was very reminiscent of it. Grand Lightstone. A large glowing stone with intense magic energy acts as a catalyst to strengthen the bond between revenant blood and physical matter. I'm guessing that's the final upgrade for the light stones. Be my guess. Alright.
Can't go toe to toe.
Thank you. Alright. Pure Platinum 9. Yeah, this is oh. Oh, that is a... Oh my god. That is a cyborg succubus. Are you kidding me? They're already powerful enough. You're gonna give them freaking... I hate this. Alright, so I need to lure that guy out right there. Because he's probably going to be the main issue. Come on. There we go. We can sneak around the corner.
My strength is boundless.
Ah! I was not expecting him to explode like that. Alright. That was a mask item component, right? Mask of Accidia fragments. Okay. Oh, Accidia. Or no, it's Accidia. Okay. Alright, I was not expecting them to explode, and I was expecting that Succus to be a lot stronger than she was. Not gonna complain. Alright, there's a random room. Nope, this goes.
That's one mystery solved.
Oh, okay, so this goes here. Alright. That's a nice little shortcut. I don't think there's anything over there. I'm pretty sure I got everything so far. Yeah, because we came out from there. Okay. Oh, we also had a weapons skill. Launch entry into the sky to drop a pillar of light directly on top of your targets. Okay. I do need to give the bayonets a try, but I just don't really care for their movesets, honestly.
What if it breaks down on us?
Then we'll have to jump. Or fast travel out, either one. My vote's on fast traveling out. Easier on the knees.
Is something the matter?
Nope. Hello?
Be very wary here.
Care to go toe to toe?
Alright. Surveillance room key. Okay, so we had to beat him up. Alright. Cute. Ooh, tender 8s. Nice. Xenon's minion cable.
A truly stifling place.
Platinum 8s. And chest set. Another gift item for someone. I gotta figure that out. Or look it up. I'll probably just look it up. I mean, I could just, trial and error it and all that stuff, but... Alright, so I guess the key is for the elevator. I'm guessing.
A moment to catch our breath, then.
Yeah, because that door is blocked, that door is blocked. Oop, no. Almost missed this. I see Froststone. Okay.
That did the trick.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Ooh, Mistle.
The man you are about to meet is a rare breed of savant. Only be wary of his silver tongue. Don't let his flowery speeches distract you from the task at hand.
I know, put a fist through his heart. We picked up 2 more uncanny stones, so we have 2 more. And they're probably here somewhere.
Let us stay a while and refresh.
Stay a while and listen. Platinum 9. I'm going to actually... ooh, what's that? Is that an item? Yeah, it's an item I missed. Well, whatever. We are going to head back to Magmell real quick. Upgrade our gear a little bit, because I have starting to pick up some of the better upgrade materials. So let me upgrade.
I'll
Upgrade weapon. So now we can buy 7s unlimitedly. I don't really want to use my 4. I can't buy 4 the light stones yet. And I'll hold off on the 8s, 'cause, again, upgrade jail. I love me my hounds. Immaculate platinum block. Okay, that is the final upgrade material. All right. No, it's not. I think 20 is the max. 'Cause you don't want to end it on an odd number like that. All right, so we're gonna need 3 of those, I believe. All right. I guess Primal Heart's the final upgrade for that. Do I really? No. All right.
take good.
All right.
This.
All right. Boosters. What do we get? We got that. Here we go. Ooh, stamina recovery speed up. That is actually very good. Alright, so we need more former cables, lubricants. Alright. Oh, Mask of Academia. Oh. Attack power up at low HP. Okay. Alright. Alright, so it's those 2 I see. Yeah. Where are those guys? Those guys gotta be at that island. They're rare. I can only think of like 1, maybe 2 spawns of them so far. Yeah, so they gotta be in that the island.
It is done.
Business boom.
Business booming. Yes, business booming. All right. All right, let us go back. Oh, there's some more nectar. Oh. Okay.
Did you acquire what you need?
Yeah, we're doing good. All right. Yeah, again, I think I missed an item, because that's a chest right there. Whatever. I mean, I'll go back and look for it, but...
My strength is boundless.
Alright, so we are making progress on the blood code. We'll come back real quick.
I chose well in you.
Fruit of Abundance? Nice. Stun trap. Oh, it got me on the backswing.
Well noticed.
Ooh, uncanny stone. I think we need one more. Yes. One more. One more, Jadwiga. And I have a feeling you're tied to this place somehow. Yeah, we'll go out here. Nope, can't go through the grates. Some more dogs.
Care to go toe to toe?
Thank you. Platinum 9. Oh. Yeah, he's slowed. There we go. Almost got him slowed before he hit us, but oh well. Are you a shortcut?
Perhaps an alternate route could
Yes.
be found.
Alright, I have a feeling you're a shortcut back.
Not be concealed.
Ow. That's fine. Pressure plate, cool. That's a component for making traps. Alright, there wasn't much out here that I thought. Alright. Alright, so we went that way. Actually, we can rest it because we have to go this way.
My strength is boundless.
It's not just you, there is someone else here.
Such immense power.
Thank you. Open. This is the medium security door. Go haze 11 and blood absorber. Okay. Okay, that was the item I was missing, so we found it. Cool. And do we have the key for that? We picked up a key. I wonder if it's for this. Oh, alright, never mind. It's the guard tower. Yep. Medium security, which means he's probably in heavy security or maximum security, whichever you want to call it. Anti-venom. Not a door. At least I don't think it's a door. It's not showing up as one. Yep. Alright.
I'm quite sure this pathos belongs to Xenon.
We'll need to make contact with it to proceed.
Yeah, don't want to go that way just yet.
Should we search for another way around?
Dang. Nope, gotta go this way. Alright, Xenon.
Xenon Driftgoat, you are hereby sentenced to serve 11,059 years on Insula Carcere.
And I graciously accept. Surely I warrant more than 10 millennia, but I fancy the prime number. That aside, I have a question for the court. Why is increasing the revenant population seen as a vice?
Yeah, that's definitely a mad scientist vibe right there.
By reanimating cadavers from death row, I produced 1,000 new test subjects. Now, I did act of my own accord, yes. But these troops were on my leash, wholly incapable of acting against our society. Imagine my disillusionment when blind panic drove you to apprehend me and execute them! Truly, the overreaction of cow minds. Does the thought of a world abound with reverence honestly inspire such fear?
Not really, but the more revenants, the more blood you need, and there's only so many humans going around at this stage of the game. So.
The convicted shall abstain from further comment. This court is adjourned.
Farewell, your graces! Engrave my inquiry into your callow minds, for doubt is ever the mother of progress.
The lady figurines up there, that looks like Jadwiga. So we can get a good view of it. Yeah, that looks like Jadwiga. Jadwiga, you have some questions. Maybe it's just asset usage, but Jadwiga, we have some questions. Yeah, the
Make sure not to miss a thing.
man's kind of nuts, to put it lightly. But yeah, I have questions for Jadwiga based on his little attire.
Can't go toe to toe.
Thank you. 10/6. Nice. Yep. Ooh, platinum 8s. Nice. Alright, that guy is the poison master. Oh! I was not expecting him to see me out here. Alright, let's get... Look at that one and this one, because I have a feeling we're gonna need... I'm not sure which one, but I'm pretty sure it's... I know it's venom, but it might be toxic venom. Alright. There's a guy right there, too. Big guy first.
My strength is boundless.
The enemy outnumbers us.
Alright, it's toxic venom. Oop.
That seems to be the last of them.
No, there was one guy right here.
Not be concerned.
Ooh, sunset sword. Nice. It's a, the nameless great sword, but, you know, spiky and such. Yep. Two-handed sword has been beyond frontier. His blade has been altered by unknown elements. Yep. Ooh, it comes with Heartbreaker. It is... Yeah. It's the nameless sword, but more spiky. Mm-hmm. Alright.
A very rare find indeed.
Graviton Core. Creates a small black hole that draws in enemies. Press the action button again to cause black hole to explode. Ooh. Okay. Could be very useful when you're fighting multiple enemies. Put a little black hole in front of you, suck them all in, and go wham. Okay, I was gonna say that's a form of beast right there, but it's broken. Yeah, it's broken. There's another one. There's a few of these. I don't like it. There's a golden nectar. Let's see what this goes.
Care to go toe to toe?
Yeah. And that status effect is really powerful. Just slow down so much, and then you just like wail on them afterwards. Ooh, Dendrites, nice. That's why I picked the binding one. So if we can get, you know, a status effect combined with the blade dance and the increased damage to status enemies, we can definitely.
So they still grow naturally. I would recommend harvesting the nectar.
Oh, we will. Thank you. That's number 2. All right. Big door.
Seems to only open with special privileges.
Yep. One open.
My strength is boundless.
I know there's going to be another enemy, but just had to focus on the one in front of me. Still? Uncanny stones, 3. Okay, so 25 is not the limit. All right. So we have enough for Jadwiga. Nice.
Shall we take a moment to rest?
Well, we are actually going to go back to Magmell, actually. Yeah, let us go back to Magmell. Turn in our uncanny stones, see what we get. Because I am curious. I am curious indeed. Alright. Oh, Jadwiga, we also have explanations to talk about Xenon, because I'm pretty sure you're tied to him somehow. Jadwiga?
The hero on Insula Carcere. I have no intention of getting involved with him, and neither should you.
But you do know him, do you?
You're still collecting those? There's nothing left to tell you.
What was it you desired? Where were you trying to change the world? What did you desired?
What I desired? Perhaps you've heard of Xenon Griffgoat? He's my father. Since my mother died, he's been haunted by guilt. I wanted to create a world where he could forgive himself. But in the end, it was a mistake. There's nothing left I can do. I've said too much. Here's your final payment. Thanks for the help.
VIP Pass Platinum. Ah, I knew there was a connection. So apparently he's Jadwiga's father. So it's Jadwiga Griftgoat?
Enough talk about my father, Xenon. Not even I can fathom what that man was thinking.
Thunderclap weapon skill. Nice. We'll take it. Alright, so Xenon was daddy, huh?
You better spend some money at my shop.
Alright. And was that the final quest for Jadwiga? I doubt it, but huh. Oh, Noah has some more stuff. We'll talk to you in a moment. Alright. So it looks like that's everything, at least for now. She's not exactly done. Yeah, I think there's more to Jadwiga. I think we have to defeat her father first before we get anything from her. Noah has some more stuff for us. Need to find Xenon, which is... yeah. Okay. Alright. But for now, I guess that's the last of Jadwiga's little uncanny stones. Alright. Alright, I knew there was a connection.
I sell tools.
Alright, so... there are your Tender 7s, Platinum 7s. Alright.
Not for...
Alright, so wet weapons are unlocked with that pass.
As you can see, this...
Ooh, Argent Wolf King's Blade. Ooh. Two-handed sword drifted beyond the frontier. It features a grotesque and unusual mechanism, one that directly channels copious amounts of blood into the weapon itself. We should blood element slash. I think this was the weapon of the final boss, but it can exchange for a decrease in weapon attack power and defense. It might be useful. Some pretty good, pretty cool skills there. All right. Yeah, King's Blade, huh? Oop. So we'll take it. All right. Yeah, I think that was the boss weapon from the final boss of Code Vein, I believe. Yeah.
We're done here.
I think his name was Shiva or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk to Noah. I mean, we'll at least get it started.
The sunken city is a key part of the infrastructure on the frontier. At Jose's direction, the city had active relations with Magmell. That's largely the reason so many survivors of the upheaval were kept safe here. She did everything in her power to keep her people safe. More than that too, I'd say, judging from the level of trust she fostered.
Alright, so you had additional requests for us?
You got a minute? I need to ask a favor of you. I want to go investigate Insula Carcere. Can you tag along? I caught wind of a rumor that the engraved weapons may have been secretly forged there. If it's true, all the pieces begin to fall into place. There's no rush. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. Not yet.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me know if you need...
It makes sense that those engraved weapons were made there, considering some of the enemies were actually using them. But, Alright, alright. We need to go back here. Lower cell block. Alright. So he was probably...
Acquire what you need.
For the most part. But... So I'm guessing Zenon made those engraved weapons to give to his little foot soldiers that he's basically resurrecting here. Those little cyborg
Proceed
people.
with caution.
Deep in the western area. Alright.
Care to go toe to toe?
I chose well in you.
Again, he was probably making the weapons. Wow. He was probably making these things as well. Jeez. Definitely the hallmarks of a mad scientist. Alright, I think you're locked.
A door that refuses
Yeah.
to open.
Alright, so we have to go this way.
Do avoid that sensor.
Oh yeah.
Countless numbers here were used in Zenon's experiments, I imagine.
That's what it looks like.
My strength is boundless.
You. Yep, he basically used the prison as a whole, like, little laboratory experiments. Yep. Alright. So these doors can open, but we have to actually probably hit a switch. Looks like an office.
Take good care of it.
Unfinished epic. Seems to be the tale of a protagonist traveling through time and space, but the pages are filled with gaps and fragmented sentences, reflecting the author's torment. At the end, scrawled in blood, presumably the author's, is a single desperate plea. If only I had a good hook. Might... I mean... Jeez.
Care to go toe to toe?
Was not expecting that. Because I've never done it before, which means it probably because I've dodged behind him, but Alright, so we can jump down here. There's blood clots. Alright, so that did that. What's up here? Tender 6. So here's the surveillance room.
Our exploration has borne fruit.
Ooh. Tender 7. Remnant Heart 4. Nice. Animate. Alright. Some goodies. Nice. Alright. So I guess the key was really for nothing? Or nothing important, I would guess, but... Alright. So apparently these things do open, but I don't know how to open them just yet. Well, I want to try something.
My strength is boundless.
Alright, nope. I thought that was the way to open it, but... I guess if we trip the little lasers, they open up, I guess? Maybe? I mean, I don't see any items in them, they're just... Alright. Alright, I don't know. There might be a way to open them, I'm guessing it's through the lasers, but... Could be wrong. Another big guy with some...
Prisoners were given a place of momentary reprieve.
Oh, there's the map jammer.
It would appear this route only goes one way.
Yes, that's why it says one way. Alright. Level 5, don't mind if I do. There we go. There's the map. This opens up.
So this is where that door leads.
Yes, and it looks like it goes straight to the mistle there. Alright. Alright, so this is the map for this section of the prison. Okay. We have to go through this way, I think is the next way forward. Alright.
Care to go toe to toe?
Give me your buddy. You're a big guy. You probably have a key I want to something. Xenon minion gear, huh? No, but you have something for something. Ooh, Tender 8, nice. Alright. I'm guessing those gears and the Xenon materials, I think they're important for something. Yeah, we had a cable from the guy up top that gave us the key. And then we have the gear. Protect what it should and destroy what it must. Remains of one of Xenon's underlings. All of Xenon's underlings have a gear sign with his autograph somewhere on their body. Xenon created to single-mindedly carry out simple commands, but the Great Revenant did not neglect his creation's form in the name of function. It also features an excessively ornate presentation. Okay. Yeah, this one might go on a bit longer. We'll go until we find the cocoon, which is probably in the deep part of on the island. Mess hall.
My strength is boundless.
Eggs and cheese? Nice.
Perhaps we can open it from the other side.
Perhaps. Alright. Alright, so again, I believe those cells open up when we hit the sensor. 'Cause I don't see any items in there, so... I believe if you trip the sensors, they open up, but I don't want to find out. Oop. Ooh, a blood injection, nice. I think it just boosts blood damage. Ooh, we could drop down. Yeah, we'll drop down. It might open up the door. So let's just do it.
Can we go toe to toe?
Worn coin and blood clot. Wow, I can buy both of those, so it's like, all right.
This is a helpful route to have.
Doesn't really go anywhere, but sure. All right. So I'm guessing those door opens up when we hit the tripwire.
Do avoid that sensor.
Oh. All right. Cool. Pretty simple, nothing too crazy. Oil, nice. Vinegar, nice. I think I can buy those two anyway from one of the minions out in the world, but I'll take them. Right, the other switch is right over here.
My strength is boundless.
Ooh, attack injection. Nice. Attack injection. That just boosts physical damage done. Alright. So instead of going outside, let's go this way. See where this takes us. Cheese and sauce. Thank you. Ooh, lubricant. We do need that. That doesn't go anywhere. Alright. So what's up here? Ah, it's one of those guys. Okay. Those are the guys I was looking for. I knew they were in here.
Care to go toe to toe?
Salt. Yep. Yeah, it's one of those Argent Wolf guys. That's if he's now a cyborg, apparently. Yep. The Accursed is what they are called. I just know them as Argent Wolf guys. That's what they look like. Yeah, the same uniform. That's what they had in the first one. Tender 7. Nice, some rations. I forgot to eat my food. Iron shard, sure. Oh.
My strength is boundless.
So once I hit them, they're not enemies anymore. All right, that took care of him.
Come on.
Remarkable work.
All right. Q. 5. All right. So if we hit one of them, the other one, they become no longer hostile to each other. No, I haven't. Hasten. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Enhances dodge. There it is. Basically, it takes our normal dodge and makes it a quick dodge, or a slow dodge into a normal. Oh yeah. And that's how we get quick dodges from here on out. Oh, he's in here.
Care to go toe to toe?
Haze 13, nice. Free money is free. A pipe of thraldom. Thank you, tender 8s. Ooh. Big guy.
My strength is boundless.
They have their eyes on you.
They're pretty tough, but at least we're finding them now.
Take good care of it.
Oh. Panacea's Essence. Nuna Vaccine. Cures you and your partner of all status ailments or blocks them if used before being afflicted. There we go. That's a very good one. So we're getting to the ending game skills, it looks like. Alright. 4. That would have been really useful for Holly the Reaper from all those status effects she applies. Jeez. Right. Oh, hello. Don't think you'll be affected by slow, but let me get close. Go. Beast, nice. Right. Yeah, you weren't really affected by the binding, the slow, so. Alright, so we could have gone this way and kind of gotten around it. Alright. Immunosuppressant. Alright. We have money, fire infusion, and platinum 6. And where are we? Alright. This definitely leads to like a shortcut of sorts. It has to. Nope. Nice resist. Whoa! Might have been hiding amongst the grass, probably. But, right. Oh, this probably leads to that little door on the map.
Another of Zenon's memories.
Visionary that he was, his convictions often put him at odds with conventional values. You needn't take his every word to heart.
Nope, and nor will we, so. Alright.
That's one mystery solved.
There we go. Alright, so I took like a detour of sorts, I think. So I'm gonna run back real quick. 'Cause I think it was in here, yeah. Instead of continuing down here at the base level, we went up top, and that eventually led us over there. So we were doing this little tripwire puzzle. And instead of going through here, we went up. So we're gonna go through here.
My strength is boundless.
Should have done Blade Dance last, but
We need to find another way forward.
alright, so this was the dead end. So I picked the right route the first time. Jeez. Alright. Windfall Stimulant just increases enemy drop chances. Alright. I can't believe I chose the correct way the first time. Jeez. Alright. At least we opened up the shortcut, so that's nice. Alright, Zenon. What's in your brain today?
Sorry to saddle you with sending me here, my friend. But don't worry. These walls can't keep me from my mission. The cursed fate of our kind robbed me of my wife. That day, I vowed to devote the rest of my days atoning for my failure. Thus, I will begin my research anew. Mark my words, by your next visit, this tawdry cell will be fit for proper experimentation. Until we meet again, Idris.
Yep, one of the timelines dealt with, you know, bio creation, titans type stuff.
A worldwide outbreak of unexplained mutations, just as I predicted. The resurgence, it's called, yes? And you say you intend to seal it away? Don't be a fool, Idris. This is a problem to overcome, not an inconvenience to brush under the rug.
Well, he's right. I have a feeling we're Idris, or Idris adjacent, but... It's a problem to overcome, not to brush under the rug. How true.
Now we can explore farther.
Here we go. This is probably where he's at.
Making progress.
Here's the pistol.
This resting spot appears safe enough.
But before we do that, we're gonna grab... Oh, whoa, whoa, hello. I've already seen that icon before. Those dungeons out in the world. Is this... Ah, Prison Smithy. There's where, Noah wants to go. There we go. So that way is locked, which is fine. Alright. This door open? It does? It's a gold blood bead. Nice.
That should be helpful later.
Oh, it will be. Be helpful now, actually. That was a good find. This is probably locked in lab.
Should we search for another way around?
Alright. There we go. You know what? I think this is a good stopping point. Yeah. Yeah, we'll stop right here before it gets any longer. Not really. We're just calling it an episode for today. Yep. We began our exploration of the island. I don't remember what it's called. It's something, something, something.
It is important to periodically reflect on oneself.
Insula Carcere. Insula Carcere, the island prison. Yep. Went to the pier, crossed over with the boat. At which point I think we're forced to have Madame Voda with us here on the island. Yep. So we're sticking with her for now, because we are using her blood code, which I have set up pretty good for status build up and damage build up and all that stuff. So slowly making our way to maxing it out. But yep, checked out the beach, found a pathos at the beginning, which increased health, LP, and regeneration. I think, was it regeneration or regeneration use? Regeneration use. Okay, so we get more uses of regeneration. Found some more consumables, but nothing too serious. Then we interacted with the barrier. Yep. Cutscene ensued. Madame Voda showed up, opened up the barrier, unsealing it, allowing us to enter the prison. Yep. Big old prison. Yep. So we started our exploration of it so far. This is the kind of stuff I wanted to see more of in Code Vein. Yeah, this giant little dungeon type area. We got a little bit of it from the Pioneer Castle. Now we get another one of it. Yeah, this is what I really like. Exploring all the nooks and crannies, finding all the little secrets, the little dips and dives here and there. But just kind of ran through, grabbed some upgrade materials, which are now reaching the end, because I'm pretty sure we're in the end game. So we're getting Tenderstone 7, 8s, and 9s, as well as Platinum 8s, 9s, and yep. So I don't think it's the end, but I think we're beginning the end. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're beginning the end. Also found some weapon skills, skills in general, some weapons, mainly from enemy drops, but yep, encounter the new enemies, the cyborg enemies, very reminiscent of Jadwiga's minions. In fact, there is a connection. Yep. I noticed in one of the little memory lanes with Xenon that his little attire halo type thing on his back had female figures, which very reminiscent of Jadwiga. So, and fortunately, we found enough uncanny stones to progress, I think, the final request stage of Jadwiga from to turn in 25 uncanny stones. So we have the VIP Platinum Pass from her, and she also divulged that she was, in fact, Xenon's daughter. Yeah, she used time travel to attempt to fix his guilt, I guess, because he blamed himself for his wife's death and all that stuff. But so yeah, there is a connection between Jadwiga and Xenon. Yep, first from her minions, and now from Xenon's little halo on his back. So yeah, I kind of guessed it. Nice. So just more exploring. Upgrade materials again. Just collecting collectibles, hitting pistols, uncovering the map. The memory lanes for Xenon. One of them is about him being, sentenced to imprisonment and saying how he basically gives off a mad scientist type vibe. He has a honorable, or I won't say honorable, but a reasonable goal in mind. Just his way of doing it is not quite there. So, and so we did go back to Magmell once or twice. Once to turn in the uncanny stones, upgrade, and I think again to talk with Noah, because he also had a new request for us to bring him here to the island, because apparently he believes those engraved weapons were made here. Yeah, so he wants us to go back here. So, yep. So we'll do that eventually, just not right now. I want to finish exploring the island first, probably deal with Xenon, but we'll see.
Make sure not to miss a thing.
Yeah, and this little symbol right here on the wall, I've seen it out in the world. It's those little, these things right here. And there's 3 of them out here, and that little icon is on each one of them. So this place is tied to what's happening out there. So I'm curious to see what that entails. But yep. Again, we just kind of made our way through, open shortcuts, gathering items, the usual exploration. Yep. And then I decided to stop here. But next episode we'll just continue from right here, probably with all the same stuff. But again, that is for another episode, and I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.